What's up, ET? You want to see? I think some of your guys' names are in the draft actually, because I What's up, Jalen? Add your gamer tag. You're piped. One sec, cause I made your main guys freshmen, but I needed to fill out my seniors too. So let me remember. I think I made one of you guys a TE maybe. Is that no? Let me remember who I made. D end maybe? DT? Maybe they're gonna be seniors now. Now I'm actually wondering. If there's at least one player. XX Meatwagon XX23. Do you play this game, Jalen? Is that why I should add you? Oh, not unscouted. Available. Alright, I'll add you. Just give me a sec. I gotta. Yo, this guy's name is just Steve McNair. That's funny. I don't know who he is. Just some. How'd you find the stream, Jalen? I don't know who everybody is that pops in here. You know. I wish I could sort by school and just find all the Minnesota players. Oh, you're friends with Man Ray. Gotcha. Welcome. I love Man Ray. He's a great guy. Todd Clorox. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if I had that many seniors this year. I'm looking at it. I don't really see any of my players in the top positions for anything. Maybe I made one of your guys a lineman? Nope. No, I just totally blown it. Here we go, Minnesota. No, that's not a. I don't think that was one of your names. That's just a random name. That's definitely not one of your names. There we go, Gabriel Haddon. Isn't that one of your guys' names? E.T. Didn't you suggest that for me? I think you did. I think that's one that I used from your list of names. Yeah, so I know I have on my roster as a senior right now, I have a tight end that I named from one of your guys that you had suggested a tight end name. You had that QB like Villarreal, however, that guy's on my roster. Yeah, Bill Kozarek. Yep, he's a senior tight end for the Gophers right now. And also that Rodrigo Villarreal guy is a redshirt freshman quarterback. Also, like I swear, I think I named a guy I thought I named a guy like Shadrick or whatever. I thought. Maybe he's an end. I named this guy. I swear I don't know what position he was. Shadrick. So I feel like there's even a story about him, like in the. Shad Dunn. Yep. Yeah. Watch. If I go over to this, and I go to like draft stories. Just wait. I swear I like scouted him. Yeah. See right there. Unnamed sources say that he could take DT Shadri's Dunn. So I don't know why I can't find him. He's a DT. I must be missing him. But he's there. He's there apparently to be drafted. I'm not sure what I'm not seeing on the list here. But I scouted him, so they had a little story pop up. But yeah, so you got a few guys in there. But those are more just to fill out my roster with more unique names. But yeah, we got a league. Like, so yeah, we have a league where we have like a sim league where we just sim all the games, and then we have leagues where we play them too. There's a million leagues around these days. A gem whiteout? Why are you capping? I don't know. Maybe I've Raimon Carter. That's a pretty good one. Should put that in the Discord. I think I recruited a fast guy this year. Alright, I'm just waiting for a few more people to show up before I start the draft part of this, actually, in the off season. Got no word from them yet. I don't know. You could join. I think we might need to start like a new. I always get people asking if they can join the leagues and stuff, but there's not really. What I would recommend is joining the Discord, and then yeah, you got a PlayStation 5 already? You're the first one that I know that's got one. And then because there's always people asking, and then if you go on the Discord, people will be like posting when there's a new league open and stuff like that. Yeah, it sounds right. I think it comes out around Christmas. Yo, you didn't miss anything, Sims. Do you want to look at do you have any guys that you want to see stats from, Sims, or do you want to look at your Colorado boys who are, or I guess you're Bama now, right? So this would have been your GPG. Yeah, I actually scouted him, so I have all of his deets if you want to. I think he looks like he's supposed to be good. I don't know if I have any points left. Let's go available. Here he is right here. John Paul Griffin. 87 overall. Look at that production. I should have looked at his injury. I wonder if his injury is really low. I have literally 0 points to spend. But yeah, I just scouted his overall. He looks good though. I don't know how this number translates to what they give them as a starting overall though. Gotcha. Well, I'm just waiting anyway, Sims, because I know like James and some strong safety from Memphis. What team? I know James wanted. You think Shad Dunn's gonna be good? I hope so. I feel like I haven't had that many guys. All my guys suck. That get drafted. They all have terrible overalls. None of them have really done anything yet. But yeah, like the best player to come out of the whole draft classes so far is this NC State quarterback. It's like his third year. His team went 14-2 and he won MVP, which is pretty impressive, man. Yeah, look at this guy just telling me that our bathrooms are fine. Bathrooms are fine. Good to know. I don't know. I thought everybody was gonna. Anton wanted me to look for his strong safety, but he doesn't. I don't know what team he's on. It's hard to say. Lewis, 3 picks. Is that a go? Is that one of my guys actually? One of my guys lead the Packers in interceptions. Oh, that's like team stats. That would be very impressive. Cedric Taylor, that guy looks like he could be a Florida player, I guess. I don't know why they have real faces. That's just like a Madden thing. Look at this, Pierre Lewis, Minnesota product, leading the team in picks. Love that, and Florida guy. I don't think that's a real player. I think that's one of Pat's guys. But yeah, I truly could not tell you about the real faces thing. Yeah, you think Haddon will be alright? Yeah, I think the guys that you have that are freshmen, they'll have they got more time. So they both redshirted last year. So that's the thing. I mean, my team's pretty deep, so it's hard to get playing time until you're like older. But they're at least done redshirting, so they can play this year. It'll just depend. I think we have some pretty stacked wide receivers in particular. But yeah, you think Ramon Carter is the next big thing? Alright, we're just gonna advance the week here. I will come back and check stats for people or whatever when the 97 speed, dude. I don't know, but that's gonna be tough. 97 speed's like a lot of speed. Yeah, I don't know. Like usually like people want to know how their guys did. Like especially we had so many QBs. Like Salim's guy did start for the Cowboys over Tony Romo, but they went 3-13. Whatever that guy's name is, Vic Vinegar. he started for the Cowboys this year, but he was pretty bad. James's guy played again. Can I delegate this? Yeah. Rejected, dude. Great job, guys. Oh, we got Desmond Bishop. How about that? Packers about to have one player on the team because I'm not doing any of this stuff. It's alright. I assume you can't get fired in this because you're like the owner of the team, so you're just gonna suck ass next year. Oof, offense went down a lot. We will watch the. Can I delegate that? Yeah, dude. We have negative cap room despite losing all of our players. We're gonna watch it live in like 5 minutes. So just gotta get through this stuff first. Just gotta get through this garbo. You'll get this hopefully early. Yeah, that's a solid one. More people are naming their players actually, so we have a good we have a better like variety of names in the draft this year than we did in other years. Yeah, they don't do a very good job of getting good names. One game that used to was like 2K College Hoops always had awesome names. They had like the craziest names. Like there would just be a guy whose name was Max with 3 X's, or some guy whose first name was like St. John. His name would be like St. John St. Paul. Like they had an amazing. I don't know. Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna delegate that. We're gonna go get all these guys. That guy sucks. Yeah, we're gonna go trade for Cameron Jordan. Yeah, does that seem like a bad deal to you guys? That we just got Cameron Jordan for a 62 overall DT in a 7th rounder. Excuse me? Or wait, did we trade him? Did we get him or did we trade him? Is that the greatest trade of all time? So somebody just click delegate and they just gave us Cameron Jordan for 62 overall DT in a 7th rounder. Yeah, my computer GM. Oh, I gave him up? Oh no. Why is he on the trade block? It's my team. Why are you telling me who's on my... Oh, let's go. Let's delegate that. Never mind. Bad trade. Bad trade deal. What are we doing, guys? Bad trade. Oh no. Matt Arnold on the Colts. Alright, Anton wants us to look at Matt. Oh yeah, our offense is even worse. How did it get worse? It was 82 at the start of free agency. Sorry, Anton. I just saw your message. We'll check Matt Arnold real quick. He's on the Colts. They got luck. They could not be bad. I wonder who won the... I want to say the Super Bowl was the Ravens and the... 49ers again? No. Ravens. I think it was Ravens Seahawks possibly. All right, one sec. League team. We want to go to teams. No, we want to go to league stats. Matt Arnold. We'll be checking him. A moderator of what, ET? Oof, Josh Harris. This guy. Oh, the Packers don't have Aaron Rodgers anymore. Oh shit. Oh my god. Yeah, where's Aaron Rodgers at, boys? They just. Is that right? That's got to be correct, right? They just don't have Aaron Rodgers? That's spicy as hell. Maybe his contract was up. They just didn't offer him one. Aaron Payne. Aaron Payne played a little bit. Look at this guy. This guy is spectacularly good. I would love that Sims if JPG took over. All right, Colts. Sorry, Anton. I got distracted. I want to know where Aaron Rodgers ended up. Also, I love that team. Just the Chargers or whoever just changed their team name. Colts. Yeah, I think all these stats are like fucked up or something. That does not seem accurate. He threw 9 touchdowns. Defense. Matt Arnold. Here we go. Can I click on him? He had 29 tackles. So he played 405 downs. Yeah, the Chargers, I guess. They just dipped none of the aftershocks. Yeah, so Matt Arnold played a reasonable amount, it looks like. Yeah, who else do they got at let me see if I can do this. This will be a better way to do this. I think if I just go to roster, maybe they have like Antoine Bethea is like playing over him or somebody. If I just go to manage roster and just look at rosters. I can't believe the Packers just dumped. Maybe he was secretly included in that Deion or that Cameron Jordan trade. Yep, they just don't have Aaron Rodgers. Oh my god, that's amazing. All right, let's go check this out. Colts. We'll see if, and then we can see if he's like good too. Actually. Yeah. Nope, other one, right? Yeah. So they have Bethea. They have some guy named Carlos Smith. Is that Missouri's guy from a year before? That's his problem. Is that they drafted Missouri's guy, and he's just way better. He's just better. So, I mean, he's doubling up, right? He hasn't gotten a sack or a pick yet in his whole career, though, which is tough. Not ideal. Not ideal. Yeah, all right, I need to figure out where the F the Packers quarterback went. They're about to start Nick Foles. Who got Rodgers? I wonder if he pipped over somebody else that was. Oh, it doesn't let me just do NFL. We don't actually have time for this, but yeah. So Mike Little, I don't think he's been playing. He's still behind Dalton, Mike Little, and Michael Carter, and Darius Peterson. ET, are you looking at the screen? Oh, come on, boy. The draft didn't start. We're just looking at rosters right now. I want to see where the F Aaron Rodgers ended up. So wait, Sam Bradford's in the Browns now? So he's back to starting over John Lott. We can check out Nathan Clark. How'd Nathan Clark do? I guess, I mean, a little better than last year with his passer rating. He threw more picks, but I mean, that's not a good passer rating still. Completed more than 50% of his passes for the first time. I would call that growth. What is he overall? Oh, that's the most annoying thing I've ever seen. They just did that to me. Alright, where's somebody find me where Aaron Rodgers is, please, for fuck's sake. I know it's not actually relevant to us. Maybe he retired unexpectedly. Seriously, I was in the. Oh. Yeah, we can take a look at Vic Vinegar. Here's Vic Vinegar. He's 88 overall, dude. That's pretty good, actually. Damn. 94 throw power, 94 short accuracy. That's pretty 80 speed. This guy's got promise. He wasn't good this year, but I mean that's actually, I guess maybe that's pretty standard for a rookie. They like don't throw touchdowns in this league at all. Like this guy threw the ball for almost 500 times. He had 9 touchdowns and 2,500 yards. Like, what kind of yards per attempt? Yeah, 5.5 per attempt. I don't know what's up with the stats on that, but like these dudes just like, they have the attempts, they just don't have any fucking yards. So yeah, I am at a loss. I don't know. Maybe Rodgers retired and I like missed it. He doesn't seem like he was that old though. I also didn't see him being a free agent. I don't know. Where's Aaron Rodgers? Guys, where did Aaron Rodgers go? Nobody knows. Oh yeah, big Michael Rivera signing. And Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. Oh, Aaron Rodgers retired! Whoa! Amazing. He was like 32 years old that year. 2016, he's retired. Alright, fair enough. Alright. Dismiss. Alright, we ready for the draft? I think we're ready for the draft. If anybody else pops in and has questions about stats, we will do that.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Alright. The Cowboys have the #1 pick. They took Vic Vinegar last season. Let's see who they take with the first pick overall this year. It's a tight end, James Ricks. Tight end, #1 overall. Whoa. That's surprising. Sims, year 1, you already have a first overall draft pick. Very interesting. John Paul Griffin goes to the Texans. The Packers will not be able to trade up and get a quarterback that early. James Ricks. That's got to be a surprise. Take it. Has a tight end ever gone in the top? What's the earliest a tight end's ever gone? The Saints take Matt Townsend. He's the Missouri guy. Yeah, that's true. Holiday. And a center going 4th, which I think is normally the least valuable position on the offensive line generally, right? Like draft stock wise. Holiday Fart Cruise going #4. That might be as high as I've had a... that might be as high as I've ever had a player get drafted. I hope Holiday Fart Cruise turns into an All-Pro. Great, he's got a great football name. #5, Osmosis Jones gets drafted. We've had 2 QBs go in the top 5. That's the. Oh, so no, the Aftershocks aren't the Chargers. I don't know who the fuck the Aftershocks are then. The Rams? I think they're the Rams, maybe. Hell yeah, Sims, go Texans. Where did Osmosis Jones go? Is that Kansas? Is that? Sorry, I missed it where it said whatever. Trey Jones. I think that's a... Is that a Colorado guy? That's somebody. It says in the bottom. I always forget to check. Aftershocks take Jeff Gilbert. Trey Jones went to... He went to Missouri. Okay, he's a Mizzou guy. Missouri always does really well in the draft. Jeff Gilbert went to Missouri as well. The Packers need a QB, and they take Sheldon Henry. Okay. The Bills take Chris James. Not to be confused with James Ricks. Sheldon Henry from UCLA, middle linebacker. Chris James went to Colorado. Yeah, I don't know, Sims. I don't know what the front office is doing here. Daryl White. That's got to be a one of ours, right? I don't remember a Daryl White. The Broncos, Dante Green, that name doesn't mean anything to me either. Daryl White went to Stanford. Okay. Dante Green. Shadry is done. There you go, ET. Shadry is done. Dante Green went to Colorado. Colorado getting a lot of guys drafted. I mean, they were good this year. Shadry is done. The second Gopher player off the board. Let's go. Going to the Giants.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
Let's see who the Patriots with back-to-back picks here. They take Bradford and then Clint DeAngelis. I want to say DeAngelis is from Florida, possibly. I'm not 100% sure on that. Bradford is from Iowa. DeAngelis is a corner from Florida. That is correct. Another center. Wow. Had 2 centers go in the top 15 picks. Shane Washington. Don't know much about Shane Washington. That second center was from Florida. Eagles trade the pick to the Seahawks, who take Oliver Jones. Hey, Calvin Watkins went to TCU. That's a TCU center that went. Shane Washington, the Kansas wide receiver.
The Eagles are now
Damian
on the clock.
Davis. Left tackle from Kansas. Kansas has multiple first rounders. Man, Colorado too. Colorado's just pumping out first rounders this year. Jesus Christ. Ken Bishop went to Texas A&M.
The Browns are now on the clock.
Patriots with their 3rd first round pick. Taking Herb Bradley.
The Chiefs
Eric
are now
Martin.
on the clock.
Herb Bradley from LSU.
The Eagles are now on the clock.
Eric Martin. Jamar Green. I don't know where Jamar Green went. Arkansas State. Wow.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Jamar. Oh, Simeon Rice. That's a Gophers. Gopher right end.
The Dolphins
Roman
are
White.
now
I
on
feel like he went to UCLA. The Dolphins take sarcastic market mercenary. I believe that is one of Dan's early declaring players who he was really hoping would come back to school for another year. Yeah, that's UCLA. Sarcastic mercenary from Tennessee.
The Redskins
One of Dan's
are now on the clock.
early deciders.
The Raiders are now
Larry
on
Hendo. Big left tackle. Nope. Sorry, press the wrong button. Did not mean to do that. First round for Mercenary, Dan. You are correct. No. Oh my god. There we go.
the Titans.
Mark
are now on the
Harris. Not a good name.
clock. The
Tremaine
Packers are now on the
Steffens.
clock.
Do we know who that is? Mark Harris went to Georgia.
The Eagles are now on the clock.
Packers killed in the draft again, taking a first round fullback. That's what you want to do. Oh, wait, Tremaine Steffens is your QB that went early? Yeah, so the Packers are throwing this draft so hard right now. We took a first round fullback from Missouri. Like, fucking Christ. I cannot believe it. The Eagles taking Jalorium Battalion, I believe, from Kansas? Kansas. Halfback from Kansas. The Eagles, who won the Super Bowl, take Benny Neal with the last pick in the first round. What do you think about that pick, huh? Ooh, Julius Davis, that's a user player for sure.
The Saints
Cole
are
Sanders,
now on the
Texans taking a wide receiver to pair with JPG. Julius Davis from UCLA.
clock. The Colts are
They
now
got a Roman, they got a Julius. Cole Sanders from Florida. DT Fudge to the Saints from Florida.
the Vikings.
Aptly
are now on the
named.
clock. The Cardinals
Ronald,
are now on
God,
the
so a lot of fullbacks going. What's up with these fullbacks here?
The LA Aftershocks are now on the clock.
Eric Ford. Tony Nobles from UCLA. Fullback from Florida.
The Bills.
Benny Blanco, that's a Florida boy. White. Sorry, that looks like a black guy actually, named Benny Blanco. I think the Patriots drafted him because they thought he was white. Guy from
The
Duke
Chargers
got
are
drafted.
now on the clock.
Danny Woods.
The
Joe
Broncos
Richards
are
got
now
a friend
on the
request from Meatwagon. Is Benny Blanco a rapper?
clock. The
I'm out of touch
Giants are now
with the
on
kids
clock.
these days, apparently. Missouri's running back got drafted.
Bears are now on the
Sean Waglaw, I feel like he is one of ours. Tennessee center Jermaine Jackson goes.
The Patriots are now
Dennis Greco. Sean Waglaw from Florida. Florida's having a good day at the draft here.
the Falcons
Dennis
are now
Greco,
on the
left end from New Mexico. That guy just seemed like one of our players' names. That's a good made up name then. Dennis Greco. One of James' old signees from Indiana getting drafted in the second round.
Jaguars are now on
McBride.
the clock. The Lions
Chris
are now on the
Madison. If
clock.
your name ain't good, I'm not stopping. Larry Bobo. Please tell me that's one of our people. Please tell me somebody named Larry Bobo.
The
Santiago
Panthers are now on
McKenzie. That's a gopher. That's a gopher right there. Gopher running back.
the Browns are
RJ
now on the
Mason. Boring.
clock. The 49ers
Glenn
are now
Jolly.
on the clock.
That's. I don't even. Larry Bobo from Mississippi State. Not one of ours. Very interesting.
The Eagles are now
So
on the
Santiago McKenzie going to the Bengals.
clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Dolphins
Jesse
are now on the
Perkins.
clock.
I don't know. I'm not seeing a lot of usernames here. Nathan Adams. RJ Mason is from UCLA. Glenn Jolly is from Florida. So Glenn Jolly getting picked in late in the second.
The Redskins are now on the clock. The
all
Ravens are now on the
right.
clock.
All right.
The Titans
Jim
are
Williams.
now
Come
the
on.
clock. The
Jeffrey
Packers
Harris.
are
Let's
now
see what
on
the
the
Packers do here.
clock. The
Harry
Seahawks are
Alston.
now
Here's
on
the new QB of the future. It's Harry Alston. From where? I don't know. And we have another pick coming up.
The Packers
They take
are now on the
Weisbecker, one of the many Weisbeckers. And the Packers up again.
clock.
Oh, they trade out.
Are now on the
And they Brant Johnson, another not good guy. Alright, one sec. We're just gonna let these go. So Jim Williams from UCLA. Michigan man. Green Bay taking their new QB, Harry Alston from Tulane. Okay then. I think Tulane's had 2 quarterbacks go pro recently. Weisbecker's from Virginia, so he's not even one of ours. And Brant Johnson from UCLA. Was not familiar with him. I feel like when there's not a stream broadcast, I do not get as familiar with the players on the teams.
The Cowboys are
All right,
now
let's
on
take a quick look through. Devin Mayo, Kraft. Hey, the Packers taking a running back with Todd Clorox. It's a Golden Gopher. Don't see it. A whole lot of interesting looking name. Major Wright Jr. That must be somebody. Keep an eye on Major Wright Jr. Bronco Ford getting drafted by the Steelers. Nice. Malik El-Shabazz going to the Saints. I think they also took DT Fudge, so they're stacking up at defensive tackle. Here we go, round 4. Let's see what we got. No reason Larry Bobo cannot be a quality secondary back. Gotta agree with you there.
the Patriots are now on the clock.
Eagles believe in battalion. Alright. Oh, sorry, wrong button again. Wrong button again. Green Bay taking Tim Cox from Western Michigan, who did go undefeated 2 seasons ago, which was very impressive. Ah, it's from Johnny Brasco. Donnie Brasco, fucking Christ. Gotcha. Yeah, he got drafted by the Patriots.
The Cowboys are now
Jason
on
Washington. Anybody good in the 5th? D.D. Rich? Is that somebody? Brandon Arnold. Hey, wait. Is it, wait, what is the... Yeah, there have been lots of Gators drafted. What is Anton's safety's name? Matt Arnold. All right. Well, it's Arnold brother. In Colorado. D.D. Rich is from Colorado. Okay. Okay. Mighty Pupil going to the Falcons. Mantis Toboggan going to the Jets. I think he's from TCU. Yeah, a tight end going #1 overall is spectacular. Yeah. All right, so we had some user pickups in that round. A tight end going first overall. Yeah.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Faisal Mohammed, is that a Florida guy? Did that not go? I thought I moved. I gotta go the other way. Tony McLaurin, brother of Terry. Brad Mayo, please tell me somebody named our guy Brad Mayo. Alabama. Colorado's kicker Blake Jude. I do remember him actually nailing some big kicks against the Gophers. Clay Geschwend getting drafted. I remember him too. Alright, last round. Can you name the 4 second-round QBs who have been selected to the Pro Bowl? Russell Wilson. I don't know. Kirk Cousins. When did Derek Carr get drafted? Do you ever make the Pro Bowl? Alright, well we can see some overalls here. Kurt Warner? I thought he was undrafted. Thought he was like bagging groceries and shit, right? So, the Packers... Can you not see overall? You can, I think. Packers took a 76 overall guy from UCLA, Chaz Davis. When you can take a 66 overall fullback in the first round, you have to do it. You cannot miss that opportunity. Harry Alston doesn't look bad, 75 for a second round QB. Todd Clorox sucks, per usual. All my guys suck in the pros. Alex Saylor, though, UCLA. Let's see what else. Ooh, Clint DeAngelis. First round cornerback, looking spicy. Mason. Oof, bad pick there for the Patriots. Benny Blanco is a 72. Pat Jones is a 41, third rounder. Georgia Tech guy. Brad Mayo is not a real person. That sucks. Thought one of us did that. The Raiders adding Jim Williams to protect their quarterback from NC State. And they picked another NC State guy. Another Mayo. Apparently Mayo is a common fake name. Blake Jude, 67 overall kicker. Larry Hendo, Carl O'Malley, Jim Holmes, Townsend, DT Fudge, early second round pick, and Malik El-Shabazz. They are neither of those guys. I mean, maybe Fudge has a chance, but El-Shabazz is gonna be tough. A lot of user players in the Saints there. Oliver Jones. Benny Neal, D.D. Rich, not looking great. Butler, Memphis QB William Long coming off a hot season where he won the title. Bronco Ford, 72, not bad. Mike King, John Paul Griffin, 82 overall. Can we see his stats? 97. Physical, he's durable. They gave him good durability. Maybe he'll be able to stay healthy. Got 97 injury. Where is his goddamn throw power? Did I miss it? No, there you go. Throw power 98, dude. This guy's got a cannon. 98 throw power. Accuracy needs work, but you can fix that. You can't teach that arm. This guy's gonna be a boss. 98 throw power as a rookie. Whoa. That's gonna be spicy as hell. Texans made a good pick. 98 throw power. That's nuts. Here's Tremaine Steffens. 74 overall. He's only 22. He's younger. Ted Mosby. Let's see what the Vikes did. They took a fullback in the second round who's 58 overall. Coffee Black. They took Coffee Black in the 4th round. Aftershocks had a lot of picks, and they blew most all of them. Major Wright Jr. from Florida. Bengals taking Santiago McKenzie. McPoyle going to the Bills. Dante Green from Colorado, 81. Jermaine Jackson looks good. Nathan Adams. This is a pretty strong draft class. Glenn Jolly. The Browns taking a quarterback every year for the entire history of their franchise. Yeah, Broncos have had the best class I've seen. Shane Washington from Kansas, 75. That's pretty solid. Jesse Perkins not looking too hot. 3rd round punter from Memphis, 77. All right, whatever you floats your boat. The other McPoyle on the Bucks. Trey Jones looks good. Dan Harris. Tease Van Tangelo. I remember Tease Tabor. Tennessee guy. Osmosis Jones is a 79. Kansas. Pumping out really good quarterbacks into the league. They drafted a quarterback with the 5th and 10th pick. Okay, Chargers. I don't know. Not showing a lot of faith in their first pick here. If they're just taking a QB again 5 picks later, that's questionable. Everybody was interested when the Redskins took RG3 and then also took Kirk Cousins, but doing it within 5 picks of the first round is very questionable. They took an Akron guy. Yikes. That's gonna be a yikes for me doing that shit. Haas Bonaventure, 7th rounder. $0 signing bonus. The Colts, 87! Oh, Holiday Fart Cruise. This guy's going to be a stud. 87 overall. Coming out of the draft. Just stick him in your starting lineup. That's why you take a center 4th. This guy's a boss. Love it. How big is this guy? This guy's 6'4", 280. He's not even that big. This guy's about to be Hall of Fame lineman. Where was that? The Colts? Yeah. Great pick for them. They took Nobles, who's good. Oh, they took Memphis's QB. Another Memphis QB? The other guy must have been the starter. Travis Todd from Missouri. The Cowboys took Vic Vinegar last year, and this year they took James Ricks, number 1 overall, 75. Julius Davis in the 2nd round. He looks pretty good. Zach Parrish looks solid. All solid players there. Sarcastic Mercenary, 78. And he's only 21. Where's Haddon? I haven't seen him yet. We're going through all the teams. They took Nick Bastian from Minnesota. That's another DT from Minnesota. He sucks, though. Missouri, A.J. Sims, Johnson. Simeon Rice is a 65. Ooh, that's not great. Jalorium is a 66. They took 2 user players in the first. Bryant Evans is 72. So another Missouri, Bama. Minnesota, they took Al Morgan. I don't even know who that is. Don't even remember him at all. Didn't even know he was on my team. I'm still waiting for Brian Anderson, first round free safety from no college. It means JUCO. Hawaii got a QB drafted. Jackie Moon, here's Jackie Moon, 4th rounder, 68 overall. And also Mighty Pupil, a couple Tennessee guys, Tyrone Brown. Roman White, looks like a bit of a bust at left end. Hey, here's Gabriel Haddon. He's on the 49ers, protecting Kaepernick, I think, in this game. 74 overall, that's not too shabby. That guy, that's a pretty good overall. He'll play. Shad Dunn is a 51. Oh no! I tell you, these defensive tackles always suck. They always suck. 51. That's a bummer. Haddon's going to be good. This guy, I don't know. Maybe it's a scheme thing. Like, he looks worse in my scheme. But, man, 51. Their left end doesn't look very good either. He's only a 59. They didn't take a player who's... This draft was terrible. Haddon was, like 70-something. There we go. He's 74, so he'll be fine. But yeah, the Giants really F that draft. Look how bad this Giants draft is. Oh, oof. Yeah, Haddon will be good. Grant Johnson from UCLA, 73. McBride. Kyle Lowry, tight end. Not as good. Kareem Grimes Wallach, 68. Thomas from Clemson. It's a James product there. He probably didn't recruit him. Calvin Watkins. So 2 really good centers going. Darius Frank from Troy. Don't know much about him. Mantis Toboggan. There we go. 5th round for him. Mike Barbour. And one last team here is the Lions. They got Damian Davis. They got Bobo. And they got Quincy Thompson from Clemson. Well, that's everybody. Should be interesting here. Should be interesting. Aaron Rodgers gone from the league. Shocking. We'll have to take a look at some of these rosters. Well, we have user QBs infiltrating the league. I know, man. There were some good ones. They missed all of them. I don't know if I want to like do any of these trades, cause apparently I'm just giving away my guys for free. Mikel LaShore, remember him? Remember Mikel LaShore? All right, let's get to the end of this. Let's get to the preseason week 4, and then we can check some. I mean, I don't know, Jalen. Yeah, that's the thing. Most of the teams. I think it would probably. We have to get a. I think we would probably have to start like a new league or something, because the leagues that I'm in, I feel like they're pretty set with who's in them. You know, we don't really have a ton of room. But if we got enough people for a new one, we could start a straight up new league with you guys in it. Offense really went down the tubes now that Rodgers is gone. Delegate. Let's just go get all these guys that are good. Advance. I don't think you can have it, 100. You can only have 12 in NCAA 14. That's the sad thing. 12 teams max, I believe. Yeah, I know. That guy seems good. Go get him. So I'm gonna save quick, and then we will check. We'll check some rosters to see who's starting. Then I'm gonna get off. Cut day. Gotta cut 4 players. Delegate that shit. Delegate. Alright. There, we're 2-1, not bad. Turns out this guy from Tulane. No, I mean, Nick Foles is probably starting. I don't think that guy from Tulane is starting necessarily. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Alright. Save the profile. I don't care about the profile. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Alright. These statements are hilarious. We're charging the same amount for barbecue. Alright. Let's go look at the rosters here. See what we're dealing with. Roster. Really, Clay Matthews is a stud. Nick Foles is hurt right now. So Alston. Yeah, sure, man. Hit me up. Balale. Oof, this running back is. Todd Clorox is behind. He's not very good, is the main issue here. Balale Powell. This Packers roster looks like a complete ass. Le'Veon Bell is on the Panthers, but he's like not that good. So they still got Cam. Patriots starting Mike Glennon. Exciting. Herb Bradley. Not a lot of user looking stuff going on there. Jason Butler's a 90. Got Aaron Payne behind him from Florida. Flacco's a 97. Wow. Nobody's unseating him. RG3 and Tebow on the same team. The Seahawks got Russ. John Paul Griffin easily has the starting job in Texas. Bobby D there as well. Yo, you gotta tell me what capping means, Anella. Anuela. I don't know what you mean by capping. John Paul Griffin's gonna be a stud, dude. God damn. He's a little small, 6'1", 218, but he's gonna be a stud. Darius Murray from see, look at that. This is another Tulane guy. There's another Tulane guy here. Josh Fowler from UCLA. Still behind Alex Smith, who's getting up there, though. Josh Fowler could be starting here in a year. Cutler still starting for the Bears. The Bengals still have Dalton, Mike Little, Michael Carter, and Darius Peterson all stuck behind Andy Dalton. Yeah, I don't nothing to see there. Osweiler. So Thomas Charles is hurt anyway, but stuck behind Osweiler. And then Bradford is blocking John Lott and Glenn Jolly. Nathan Clark starting his third year at Arizona. Osmosis Jones. Is he going to be starting? Osmosis Jones from Kansas? Is Kansas going to have 2 starting QBs in the league here? Interesting. He doesn't look very good. Marcus Rucker, 82 overall. He's going to be starting. Not a bad overall. He needs some work. He needs to start developing fast though. The Colts got luck. Let's go see Anton's strong safety. He's still behind Carlos Smith by 5 overall. Vic Vinegar on the Cowboys. I think he's 6'5", 230. That's a QB build. I bet you he does better in year 2. Another Toledo. Oh, it's Toledo, not Tulane. Tor Hemingway. Not really seeing it. I don't know who Brandon Schneider is, but he needs to get that out the way. Tor Hemingway. Not a good path to starting there. So we got Gino. Yeah, nothing there to worry about. Matt Ryan is a stud. Derek James. Jackie Moon is in a tough spot. He's not going to play. Kaepernick is a stud. I got Pat White, though. That's cool. Tannehill. Oof, this is a rough QB room. Gabbert, Reggie Jackson, and Brandt. Brandon Whedon starting. Jeez. Lions still have Stafford, who's hurt. That puts Matt Flynn. And the Packers start Nick Foles. Okay, well that's all for me right now. I got a gig at Hawaii versus Rice coming up later tonight though, so that should be fun. Alright, I will see you guys later.